Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a really highly requested video ever since starting my channel. And after I uploaded my bag collection video, I've received so many comments and so many DMs, messages through my Instagram asking me to do a bag review of this specific bag. And it is none other than my Hermes Kelly Ado backpack, which I have here. So I will share a little bit about the history, the pros and cons of the bag, and of course why I chose to add this bag to my collection. The information and the history about the Kelly Ado backpack was quite limited online. From what I've found so far, this bag was first designed and launched in 1996, and it came in two variations at that time. So the first variation is the exact same specs as my Kelly Ado backpack. So this was the first variation, and it's also the smaller size, so it's basically 22 cm, so that's the length from here to here. The second size is slightly bigger, and it also came with a top handle on top here. So the second size was 26 cm, so slightly wider than this version. And of course, for ease of usage, there was a top handle bag. Hermes then discontinued the Kelly Ado backpack, and they actually brought it back in 2018 and renamed it the Kelly Ado 2, which is what I have here. And now it is called the Kelly Ado 2 backpack. So mine, I purchased it in 2019, so it was still relatively new when they brought it back and finally brought back the backpack version of the elegant and classic Hermes Kelly bag. However, when they brought it back, they only brought it back in the first variation, which is the 22 size. So again, 22 from here to here without the top handle. So if you remember, just now I shared that previously they had two versions, and the second version is firstly larger and also has a top handle. So currently they only have the Kelly Ado only comes in this style, no top handle, and for the strap, it comes in wool, which is my version, or it comes in full leather. Usually for the straps that come with full leather, it is only one single color. Whereas for the straps that come in wool, you can see that mine comes in two colors. So basically blue zaligi and this beautiful caramel yellow color. That's a little bit about the history of the bag, so I hope that gives you a little bit information if you haven't been able to find any information of the Kelly Ado backpack online. Now let's move on to the specs of the bag. So the very first thing that I want to point out is that the Kelly Ado backpack is only made in the rattan style. So when I talk about rattan, is that you can see the piping of the bag is actually outside. For ease of reference, I'm going to show you a comparison of the Kelly Ado backpack with my Kelly bag. So my Kelly bag is also in the rattan style, meaning that the piping can be seen just like the Birkin in the rattan style. So rattan or rattan, however you pronounce it, basically means that the artisan will actually turn the bag inside out, which is why you do not see the stitching of the bag on the outside, and you only see the piping. So again, the Kelly Ado backpack is only made in the rattan style to give it that more slouchier and more casual backpack look. As mentioned just now, the strap of the Kelly Ado comes in two materials, so either wool, which is the same as mine, or it comes in full leather. One thing to note is that the strap is also adjustable, so you can see that you can adjust the length according to your preferred your height or your preferred length of how you like to carry the backpack. The next thing to note is that unlike the Kelly bag, the Kelly Ado backpack does not have 4 feet at the bottom. I'm more cautious of where I put my backpack because there's no feet to protect the base. So that's just something to note. Moving on to the closure of the bag, it uses the same turn lock closure as the Kelly. So again, a side-by-side comparison, you can see that the lock is the same. One thing to note is that the Kelly Ado backpack does not come with the clochette, lock and keys. So opening the bag is the same, you just turn the turn lock closure, remove the sangles from the turn lock closure and you open it like this. You can just open like that. So inside the bag, it actually comes with a back pocket. I do have some things inside because I've been using my backpack recently, and there is a side pocket right at the back here. So you can actually put your smartphone or card holder or your car keys, anything. If you want to have easier access in that compartment, you can just place it there. So that's about it for the specs of the bag. And yes, this is how it looks like open. I do quite enjoy how it looks like this. Moving on to the pros of this bag. The very first pro of this bag and why I actually purchased it was I got this before I was offered my Kelly, but when I saw the backpack version, I was just in awe of how it looked. Like, it's a really sporty version of the very elegant Kelly bag. So if you're not really a handbag kind of person, this is definitely something you can consider, especially if you do like carrying backpacks. It is a really beautiful backpack. The craftsmanship is again amazing and it just looks great with any outfit. So far I use this for a casual day out and I'm going out just to run a really quick errand, but I also use it when I go to work or even attending events. So this bag, it can look really casual, but at the same time, if you dress up, this bag can also look really dressy. Another thing that I really like about this bag is that it is very secure. So with the turn lock closure, it is not easy for people to get in and out of your bag, especially if you close it like this. However, one thing to note is that it does not come with any external compartments. So you can see that it's just full leather, no pockets. At the back, it's the same. When I carry this bag, again, I usually have my phone with me in my hand or just in my pockets of my clothes. I really don't open this bag much whenever I'm out and about. If I carry this bag and say I'm taking public transport, I will usually have my phone and my card holder with me, holding them in my hands, because then I wouldn't have to get in and out of the bag. Another pro I would like to mention is that the straps are adjustable. So you can make them shorter, longer, according to how you like to style the bag, how you like to carry it. Whereas the strap for the Kelly is not adjustable. So in my opinion, you can definitely have more versatility with this bag, especially with adjusting the length. Now the next pro is that my Kelly Ado fits a lot. Honestly, it packs a punch. So currently I have whatever rubbish, whatever nonsense I'm carrying in my bag. So I will show you guys what's in my bag later and how much it can actually fit. But just to give you a sense, the Kelly Ado's length from here to here again is 22 cm. Whereas the Kelly 25, the one that I have, the length is 25 cm, but I can actually fit more in my Kelly Ado compared to the Kelly. So again, I will show you what's in my bag later. So the fact that I can put a lot of things inside the backpack compared to my Kelly 25 is also another reason why I reach for the backpack more often and why I tend to use this, because I can just dump a lot of things inside. Now the last pro I will mention is that you can really, with the turn lock closure, carry this bag in any way you like. So you can carry it just like this, with the sangles just relaxing like that. I find that it gives a really casual look, adds a little bit of statement because you can see the sangles and the design. Or you can even, if you don't want to show the sangles, you can hide the sangles inside here. and you can carry it like this. So again, this is one of the ways where I carry my bag most often, because then I will just open and then I can reach in a little bit just to grab whatever I like, because I can still do that even though the sangles are secured here. So again, the flexibility of the Kelly Ado backpack, how I can style it, how I can wear it, is also another huge pro for this bag. Moving on to the cons of the bag. So the very first con that I have is the fact that the Kelly Ado backpack does not come with 4 feet at the bottom. It is leather, it is a backpack, but at the same time, if you're paying that amount for a leather bag or for an Hermes bag, I would expect that, you know, there'll be some feet at the bottom to protect the base of the leather. However, it does not come with a base, which is why I have to be more cautious as to where I place the bag. The next con is a fussy closure for the bag. So you guys know I love the turn lock closure. So for me, opening, like taking the time to open my backpack like this, pulling it out, opening like the bag, to me it's not that much of a hassle. But to some people, especially for a backpack, I feel that this might be a potential con, because most backpacks, they come with the zip closure. So I do think that a lot of people, or some people at least, they might not like this kind of closure, especially for a backpack where you just want to have easy access. But for me personally, it's not really a con, but I'm just sharing the potential cons that the Kelly Ado backpack might have. Now the next and the last con which I have is that the backpack does not have any external compartments, except for the one I mentioned on the inside. So personally, I feel that it would be so much more helpful to have a zip compartment just at the back here. So it would not even be visible, because this would be resting against your back. But to have a zip compartment at the back here would be so much more easy for, let's say, a phone or card holder. But unfortunately, they do not. I feel that it would be such a great addition. It would still retain the aesthetics of the bag, because this is really the front area where people would see. They wouldn't see the back. So it will still look really elegant, really classy, really chic, but you still have the usability of having a zip compartment here. So that's the last con that I have, is that they don't have a zip compartment on the outside for easier access. But other than that, I don't know if this is helpful at all, but I really only have good things to say about the Kelly Ado backpack. So now let me show you how much this Kelly Ado backpack can actually fit, because as you guys can see, I do have quite a lot of things inside right now. So let's just go into that. So I'm going to share with you what I currently have in the Kelly Ado backpack. So again, this is how you open it. You remove it from the turn lock closure and you just lift up this flap. So just to give you a close-up view, there is the Hermes logo here, and I still have the protective seals on the bag. I've had this on since 2019, since I bought the bag, but the hardware and everything is still in great condition. So that's just a close-up view, and currently this is what I have inside. A really true what's in my bag. So the very first thing is a book that I'm currently reading. And the last thing I have is this Louis Vuitton dust bag, which actually holds my makeup now. So I just have like brow pencil, I have highlight, I have lipstick and just a bunch of makeup on the inside. So as you can see, this is really a lot of things, and I just have some like random plastic thing here, but that's everything that I carry in my Kelly Ado backpack. So again, just to show you a clearer view, there is a back compartment for you to put your phone or card holder. So let me show you that the phone fits perfectly at the back pocket, like this. So you can see that I can still close this comfortably with the phone at the back pocket. So that's everything that fits in my Kelly Ado. Let me show you a comparison with my Kelly bag. I'm currently not using my Kelly bag, so it's empty on the inside. So I'm just going to show you how much I can actually put in the Kelly bag in comparison to the Ado. So currently I have the clochette and the strap here, which I'll just leave on one side. So the first thing which I'll try to put inside is my book. So this, I can try and leave it like this. And you can see that it already takes up like half the space in my bag. So next two things which I definitely need to bring along with me if I were to use the bag, my two Hermes SLGs. I've placed everything that was in my Kelly Ado bag into the Kelly. So currently you can see that it is really packed to the brim. I won't usually put that many things in my Kelly bag like that, but let's see whether we can close it. It's a really tight fit. No, I wouldn't want to do that to my bag. Yeah, it's a really tight fit. We can only close it like this. I can't even close it with the sangles on the turn lock closure. So let me try removing some things. Oh great. So I remove my makeup. I still can't put the turn lock closure, and the reason why I can't close it is because of the book. So the book has already kind of extended the space, so I'm sure if I remove it, I can very easily close the bag. So the only two things that I can't fit are my book as well as my pouch holding all the makeup. So that's everything I have to say about the Kelly Ado backpack. Again, if you guys can't tell already, I really have only good things to say about the Kelly Ado backpack, because really this is one of my most used Hermes bags. Would I repurchase the Kelly Ado backpack in another color or with the leather strap? I don't think so, because it is really expensive for a backpack. So to have two in my collection would not be sensible, at least to me. But again, this is a bag which I think would be in my forever collection, just because it is very different from the Kelly bag. I feel that this is even more hard to get than the Kelly, since seeing this, since scoring this in 2019, and they actually had another piece for display. I have not seen the Kelly backpack appear in store since then, not even on display. So I do feel that this is slightly more difficult to get. However, if you are looking for the Kelly Ado backpack, just ask your SA to keep a lookout for you. That's everything I have to say about this beauty. Again, let me know if you have any questions about the bag that you would like to know more, or if you are considering to get the Kelly Ado backpack, feel free to comment down below and I would love to chat with you guys. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!